Hi, in this video we will be discussing about what is risk universe, one of the key critical component of risk assessment. So the risk assessment, whenever we have to carry out in risk assessment, the most common terminology which we hear is the risk universe. Being an internal auditor, what we adopted approach might be a little bit different than what the risk manager, the procedure. So I would like to give you the both scenarios. So in order for you to understand that in whichever capacity you are, whether you are in the capacity of an auditor or a risk manager, you can better apply this concept in order to make a risk universe. So let's dig down deep into it, that what is risk universe. Risk universe is nothing basically compilation of the critical risks and into different groups or into different categories. The most common way I would be giving you in this video is grouping the entire risks, whichever comes to your mind, into four key category. The first one is the strategic risk. The second one is the financial risk. The third one is the compliance risk. And the fourth one is the operational risk. Even you might find whenever you identify a certain kind of a risk that it might be overlapping between different risk categories. For instance, there might be an operational risk, which at the same time might be as critical as strategic, depending on the severity and likelihood and the impact of that risk. So use your best judgment. There is no hard and fast rule. What you have to do is that basically you have to come up with your own understanding and based on your professional judgment that where to put your risk into under any of the category. The main objective of having these categories is to give a logical, sequential way so that for the stakeholders, for any other person who review your work, or even for yourself, that you can go with a systematic and methodological approach. As an auditor, our primary thing in the annual internal audit planning is to first of all breaking down the entire organization into audit universe, which is mean that it might be through different departments or different product wise, and within those division we identify what are the key risks and putting those risks under these four categories. But as a risk manager, you are not mandated to have an audit universe, and your prime focus is on risk. So whatever risk you identify within the organization or within the department of the organization, you can place them under these four categories. And one of the easiest way, which I used to do as a risk manager as well, that I take the entire organization and break down into different departments, and within the departments, whatever the critical risk comes to my mind through the review of the entire key activities of the department, I put it there and place it into different categories. And any risk that I felt is more of a regulatory nature, I put it under the category of regulatory risk. If it is financial, has a huge financial impact, I used to put it under financial. And if I feel that that risk within the department could expose towards the entity or strategically, then I put it under strategic risk as well. So this is basically the basic explanation of what is the risk universe. And it's a very good concept because it gives you an idea what are the key relevant risks, be it internal or external within the organization, that might hamper, that might cause any threat in the achievement of the organization objective. So this is one of the key elements of the risk assessment. Before carrying out the risk assessment, you better identify all the risks, and those risk in population called risk universe. So I hope with this you have now a good understanding of the risk universe. And with this, I will be with after this video, I'll be going into more detail in regards to the internal audit and risk management as well. So if you found useful, please do share with other people to benefit from, and also like and subscribe these videos in order for the wider, so that the wider people can benefit from it. And if you have any suggestion, please put it down in the comments so I can further improve these, or better I can convey or explain these topics to you. Thank you for watching.